What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? It's 10:35 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. Me what? Yes, honey. We're here for another late night live. Okay, it's not gonna be long. This is probably like one of those light lives. There ain't a lot going on right now. It's not a lot going on, but we're gonna get into a few things. I foresee this live being like a good 30 minutes long. If not 30 minutes, probably 45 minutes. Okay. Like I'm giving it 30 minutes and that's it. Because half this stuff ain't really worth talking about. And as you all know, that the goal with every single live is to get at least um is to get at least 100 plus in the live every single night. So hopefully we make that goal. It's already 43 people up in here so far, so good. Okay, and we're about to go ahead and get into a few things today, y'all. We're gonna get into a few things right now. So let's get this party started with the very first thing. Okay, and the very first thing that we're going to talk about, the very first topic, however, that we're going to get into is Phi Alpha. Okay, that's what we're getting into first. And there's a bit of an uproar about this situation. And I know that T talked about it earlier on his channel. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it, y'all. Okay. So here's the thing. So it says that Phi Alpha, the fraternity, it's considering a transgender ban. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into what the article actually says. Okay. Now it says, neighbors, check this out. Now, Phi Alpha is stirring up controversy as it considers becoming the first Black Greek letter fraternity to ban transgender members. According to GLAD, during their constitutional convention, which was held on July the 10th in Chicago, it delegates are considering an amendment to their bylaw that will restrict membership to any male identified human being naturally born male who remains and continually identifies as a male, according to a draft review by GLAD. This potential move has put the organization for African American men in the spotlight, and not in a good way. Now hear this. Some members of the organization say that the proposed language is discriminatory, unnecessarily exclusionary, and politically motivated. They say that the organization's national leadership and this amendment don't reflect Alpha membership that could be more accepting or welcoming. There's a lot of confusion around the proposed bylaw amendment, especially about how it would be enforced and how and who it would affect. Would it target new recruits or current members who've transitioned? Most trans and non-binary people who are already a part of Phi Alpha have distanced themselves, while others remain either quietly or boldly claiming their space. While the potential bylaw amendment would specifically impact the trans or non-binary members of the organization, gay, bisexual, and queer members sees its consideration as another example of the Brotherhood's refusal to acknowledge the diversity within its ranks officially. For example, the fraternity has never formally recognized Pride Month, according to multiple queer members. Woo child. So let's go ahead and get into this, okay? I feel several different ways about this, okay? I do. I feel several different ways about it. It all goes back to the things that I always say. When it comes down to topics like this, it's always very touchy. It's always touchy. We got to be honest. It's always a touchy topic. But here's my thing. Why can't we create certain things for ourselves. Why do we want to be a part of something that clearly doesn't accept us? That's how I be feeling sometimes. Why do we even want to be a part of this shit anyway? You know what I mean? Like, it's one of those touchy topics because I don't never want to tell nobody what they can do and what they can't do. I never want to tell nobody that. But it's just so hard to really be upset at them. Um, and as far as being upset at them, I'm talking about the fraternity itself because we already know what it represents. Like, but I'm trying to figure out who are they, keeping out of the fraternity. Is it trans men that they trying to keep out or what? Because I'm not it goes right back to the ignorance within myself in regards to trans. I don't understand it. So I don't fully understand, but it's like, what are they trying to keep? They don't want trans men to pledge, or is it people that have pledged as men, but they transitioned already? So which one is it? That's the part that I'm trying to understand. But here's another thing though. Now, now that I'm thinking about it, should we be upset about it? The rules are the rules, okay? And we just gotta keep it there. The rules are just what they are. If they don't want you in their fraternity, they don't have to. I mean, they keep people out of, don't they discriminate against folks who got low grades and got this and got, so I mean, it is what it is, in my opinion. This is why I always be saying, like, we kind of had this conversation before when we were talking about how some trans women felt a way about a trans woman not winning Woman of the Year for some organization. I don't remember which one it was. And I did a live and I was talking about it. And I was like, well, why not make your own award for Trans Woman of the Year? Why not be recognized in that manner? Like, we can be recognized, but sometimes we have to do our own shit to recognize ourselves. Like I said on T's page earlier, it just reminds me of how us as people want validation from people who don't really give a fuck about us, who would never accept us, who would never like us. I never want to go to any space where I'm not wanted. I'm never going to force myself to be accepted either. Either you accept it or you don't. I'll go somewhere where they do accept me. I'll go somewhere where, people want me in their spaces. I'm never going to strong arm to be in nobody's space because I don't really give a fuck that much. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I said, it just reminds me of how, black people complain about the Oscars being so white, but they still go to the Oscars. They still run their asses to the Oscars. But they say that it's unfair treatment for black people in the Oscars. They don't even recognize us. But then y'all talk about the Grammy Awards and y'all talk about how, discriminatory it is. But then y'all still run y'all asses to the Grammys, but turn y'all backs on the BET Awards and the Soul Train Awards and all these other black award shows that actually want to celebrate your ass. Why do we need to try and go and get validation from people that don't want to give it to us? That's kind of like with me, like no matter how hard you try to clean yourself up or clean up your image or just do things in a different manner, people are still going to hold the things that you said, the things that you've done against you. So when does it end? Why do I need to try to be accepted for people who still going to look at me however they want to? You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. So, um, I don't know. This, like I said earlier, it is a touchy topic. So you never know which way you're gonna go or which way you're gonna turn. But I do feel like never go nowhere where you not wanted. If they don't want, if you're a transgender person and Phi Alpha don't want you, go to the next. There's other situations where you can get in there and no one would care about what you identify as. Because I don't think it really should matter, honestly. I don't. So we can move on to the next topic. A topic that I'm tired of, and that is Tory Lanez and Megan. Okay, it ain't really Megan, it's mainly Tory Lanez, because he's been trying to get an appeal on this case for a minute now, and we're going to go ahead and get into this thing, y'all. So it says that California appeal court rules that there is a good reason to consider Tory Lanez's request for relevant evidence in connection to Megan Thee Stallion's shooting. Prosecution tried to oppose Tory's request. Okay, now it says Tory Lanez finally got some good news in court. According to court documents, Tory's motion for relevant evidence is being considered by California's Court of Appeal. If you can recall, Tory was sentenced to 10 years in prison after he was found guilty of shooting Megan Thee Stallion. Since then, he has desperately been trying to appeal the verdict. On June the 21st, 2024, Tory filed a motion requesting relevant evidence under Penal Code Section 745. Subdivision D, meaning he's seeking specific evidence that could be favorable to his defense. On June 26, 2024, the prosecution filed paperwork opposing Tory's motion for discovery. However, the court decided that there was a good reason to consider Tory's request for additional evidence to be used alongside his pending potential for writ of what's it? Is a habeas corpus, which is where the court decides if your detainment is lawful. Do you all think that Tory has a shot of having a successful appeal? I personally don't think that he's gonna get out of jail, and if he do get out of jail, I'm gonna be very surprised that he do. But here's my thing, though. I I be like, these folks be in the comments and they be so quick to scream about free Tory, free Tory, free Tory, free Tory. Everybody want a free Tory. But why y'all wasn't buying his music? That'd be my question. Why y'all not buying his music? Because y'all make it sound like Tory was this multifaceted artist and shit. Which, like I said, I only know one song by that nigga, and that's a song where he sampled the Brownstone record. That is the only song that I know by this man. Other than that, I don't know nothing else. But why y'all not buying his music? And are y'all really supporting him, or are y'all just attacking Meg? And on top of that, this ain't none of Meg's fault that his ass is sitting up in jail. Because if anything, he just in jail for having a weapon that he wasn't supposed to have. And another thing too, y'all want to say that Kelsey did it. If Kelsey did it, why didn't Tory say that Kelsey did it? Why she didn't say that? I mean, why he didn't say that? Why he just won't say Kelsey did it if that's the case? Because he keep on saying that he didn't do it. So my thing is that if you didn't do it, then who the did? So Megan didn't file no charges against this man. He violated his own probation. You know what I mean? And on top of that, you carry yourself like a violent ass midget. So therefore, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, even in the midst of that case, you put your hands on August Alsina with his sickly ass. So what the fuck? He didn't want to snitch. Well, that's his ass. He the reason why. Well, he didn't want to snitch, and that's why his ass doing 10 years. That's why. The state filed the charges. Exactly, because Megan didn't do shit. Megan didn't do a damn thing. She did not file no charges against that man. He violated his probation by walking around with a gun that he had no business having. And that's the truth of the matter. Oh, he didn't want to snitch. Child, if I'm sitting up there and I'm finna go to jail for 10 years and I know what really happened, bitch, I'm snitching. Okay? He did it. She did it. She did it. They did it. Cause I ain't do shit. They did it. You can take them. They did it. They did it. I ain't pow nobody. They did it. And I saw them when they did it. I ain't do a damn thing. I love my freedom. I need my freedom. I would rather have my freedom. Okay? So therefore, I'm not gonna let nobody get in the way of that. So if I gotta snitch on your ass, oh, Kelsey shot her. She pow-powed her. That's what was gonna happen. I was gonna sing this shit to the destiny. Okay? So please. Okay? You dumb as hell if you doing 10 years while Kelsey bad by the ass walking around here scot-free. Like, bye, honey. But that's all I got on Tory. Let's move on. I told y'all this live wasn't gonna be long. Let's move on to Miss Kenya. Now, y'all know that Kenya been in the blogs and stuff for about, it's about her getting fired or her getting suspended and stuff like that. And now it is about her situation with Sally's. Now, there are certain bloggers that are reporting that her, because of the incident that happened that was not aired yet. Let's make that clear. Because of that incident, they're taking her products off the shelf. But it looks like Kenya is debunking those rumors. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this because she posted this. So we're gonna see what's going on here. Okay. That's her at Sally's. Okay. That's her at Sally's with a bag. So apparently her product is still in there. So where did this stuff come from that her products are no longer in Sally's and that Sally's decided that, okay, we finna let her ass loose because she out here doing revenge pee on people and don't nobody got time for that. Okay. Nobody got time for that. Now that's what the some of the blogs were saying. Cause I wasn't the muff that said it. Y'all know who said it. I ain't got no smoke for that lady, but y'all know who said it. So, but that's Kenya debunking it. And there's a lot of people that were basically saying that that her hair care line is not removed, but then it may be discontinued somewhere. I mean, I don't fucking know, but somebody lying, all these different stories going around about Kenya is giving conspiracy theory. Not conspiracy theory. It's giving conspiracy to blackball. That's what it's giving. I don't know. I have no idea. Like, there are no like real confirmations of any damn thing. It's just that a bunch of people are saying certain things, making up shit, and then they feed it to these damn bloggers, and that's what happened. So yeah, so I don't know what Kenya got going on, but it looked like her shit's still up in Sadness. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the very last topic of the night. I told y'all we was only here for a short time and not a long time. And shout out to the 100 people that's up in here. Did I always say that the goal is to hit 100 plus in every live? And I already knew that this live was gonna move a little slow because of the whole thing of this is a slow week. Ain't nothing going on right now. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now we talking about Porsha and Simon. Now, where we at? Now, Simon has been exposing Porsha. He said that Porsha was getting around with Future, Dennis, and some other niggas. Okay. Now, this is from a dude named Jonathan. Let me put this up here. This is from a dude named Jonathan, which was on the Neighborhood Talk, okay? The dude said, bro, come on my show. Then the dude said, how the hell my name get caught up in all this? I don't know if you really got ED or not, but I got the best product in the world. It's all natural herbs and sea moss, your third leg, okay? So Simon responded with, dude, I also do not understand how you end up spending so much time on the phone with a married woman. I understand that we may have differences in understanding on what is appropriate for a married man to engage in, but I get it. It's not for you to understand. If you believe that I have ED, you unfortunately are intellectually incompetent as the person who put the narrative out there. Either way, my issue is not with you, but rather the ones who thinks I'm a dumb African that could be taken advantage of. God be with you, brother. I wish you no harm. One thing about it, Simon and motherfucking Peter is gonna work for that peach. Cause that's all that Simon doing. Simon working for that peach. And I cannot say that I feel bad for Porsha. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. I can't effing say that. Only because of the simple fact that like, girl, like you wanted this shit to go down. You know, and not really wanted it, but you knew what that man was about, and you decided that you're gonna get with him and marry him. But child, so let's move on to the next part now. The Jonathan dude, he posted this on his page, okay? You know, those are pretty much the messages. But I think that's all that he posted, to be honest. I mean, I already seen that. So this ain't really nothing. What else is going on? Yeah, that's it. That's all that was up there, child. But y'all, I just don't understand Simon nor Porsha. I don't. Um, I feel like Porsha is getting her get back for the way she got him. And honestly though, you can't take away, you can't take something from somebody and then think that it's gonna be, the grass, your grass is gonna be green on the other side. It's not. And a lot of people say a man can't be taken away from somebody, and if a man want to walk away from a situation, he gonna walk away from it, you know what I mean? But it's the way that Portia did it, and so publicly. And you really believe that he wasn't gonna treat you the same way that he did with Fallon? Soon as there was issues with Fallon and Simon, he was already on social media posting, subliminal messages. Not to mention, he even got even worse once y'all got engaged. So what the made you think that you was something special that couldn't happen to you? Of course it was gonna happen to you. You already done, Portia. You already ain't got no goddamn sense, the sense that God gave your ass. So you already, lose the battle with that. You wanted to get picked so damn bad. And then, Simon, you pick these motherfucking girls to be your woman or be your wife or whatever you want them to be. And then you wonder why it don't work. These women don't want your ass. You old, you don't work, and you got money. And the only thing that they here for is the money. So at the end of the day, they don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. They don't give a damn. Fallon ain't give a and neither does Portia. All they saw was those private jets, the house, and the money. That's all they see. And Simon, you don't even, while you talking about ED, eating erectile dysfunction and all that other bullshit, you shouldn't even have no ED because you acting like a straight bitch, okay? You shouldn't even have no ED, okay? You should have a period, is what you should have. Like, because you a bitch. You a punk ass bitch. You getting your ass on social media arguing with other damn women, which is Portia. You arguing with your wife, ex-wife, over some bullshit. Why can't you keep a wife? Why don't a woman ever want to stay with you? Make that make sense. But I don't think that you can. You can't make it make sense because it doesn't. Then Fallon getting these radio interviews, and God knows for what reason. And she won't stop talking about Porsha and Simon. And here's my thing. Why are we constantly talking about Porsha and Simon, Fallon? You really need to move forward because Porsha already getting her karma already. And Simon moved like a little bitch anyway. So it ain't really nothing to talk about, really. Now Porsha out here looking foolish. I'm just saying. And I ain't, people love to come up on the videos and say dumb shit. And I ain't saying it just because I don't care for her ass. I'm saying it because it's fucking true. And that's on period. Ooh, I'm getting sleepy. But y'all, I told y'all this live was not going to be long. I told y'all it wasn't. But I realized that today I didn't give y'all anything. And I was just, scrolling through the neighborhood, talking in shade room, trying to find something to talk about, find something that was pretty interesting to discuss. And these are the only things that was the most interesting. And even these things that I'm talking about ain't even all that damn interesting, if you ask me, in my personal. Even this shit ain't even no damn, what is it? I don't know. But it is what it is. That's how I feel. Like, if Fallon want to fight Porsha, you should have fought her when the shit first went down. In my opinion. So, girl, move on. That's really all I got, y'all. But like I said, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I know it was short, but I told y'all it was going to be short. There's nothing to talk about. So, I'm getting sleepy. Wanda did click her button. I think I'm going to talk about it tomorrow. Because that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, but I'm not really in the mood to do it tonight because I'm sleepy. So I'm either going to talk about Miss Wanda's live either tomorrow or on Sunday. But in the meantime, in between time, though, y'all, make sure y'all tune into Young, Fresh, and New tomorrow. I think tomorrow's episode features JB Says What, so make sure you guys tune into that. Yes, give the new people a chance on Young, Fresh, and New. But we're about to go ahead and get up out of here, y'all. But before I go, make sure you like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. I will leave you guys with the new record by Bando, Don't Sweat. Talk to you guys later. Bye.
The state of love, bonding, trust, real friendship.
Gon' shake your ass, booty acting up. Gon' grab your drinks, maybe pass the Dutch. Damn, shorty bad, looking bad as fuck. Don't sweat it, ain't no competition, I said it. Don't exist to the beef, motherfucker, I did it. Pull up, knock your coins like Mario. Couldn't slip me do 100 miles of cardio. Damn. You niggas stay faking, you niggas stay hating, you niggas so basic. You felt the win, so don't test me, nigga. My team leave the weapon, Joe Pesci, nigga. They hate to see me win, so I cause them frustration. Hate to see my name, so I give them penetration. Bro, running this race on you fucking lanes. Spin the block, big old bitch, sucking chain. Bam.
Nigga hot. Don't sweat. Don't stop. Don't sweat. Nigga hot. Don't sweat. Don't stop.